Love, blessings, peace, and prosperity, divine mystical soul. You are tuned into the Cafecito and Tarot podcast. And it's me, Nicole P, your spiritual barista, serving up wisdom, guidance, and inspiration from the cards. My love, it is Monday, August 12th, and I am back, ready to pour you the daily tarot brew. So get out your cup. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be back. And my love, I pulled the Fool card. What a great card to pull to come back into the daily tarot brew here on the Cafecito and Tarot podcast. And the Fool card, oh my gosh, it feels so refreshing. New is upon us, right? Taking that leap of faith, throwing caution to the wind, embodying, rooting, dancing with feelings of like naiveness a little bit, like optimism, like just maybe things will work out just fine. Because so often we can get into that habit of, well, what if it doesn't work out? What if things go wrong? And the Fool card is like, what if things go right? What if everything you ever imagined comes to be? It's that blessing. It's it's cosmic connection, to Aquarius. And interestingly enough, two things. Number one is in a week, I think it's about a week, we have the full moon in Aquarius. And Aquarius, of course, is the polarity of Leo. So it's warming us up. This card is warming us up for the energies of the full moon. Coming up here, like I said, in about a week. And the cosmic connection is, well, there's two things, right? If you follow the school of thought that's considered traditional, in quotations, astrology, that school of thought believes that Saturn is the ruler of Aquarius, and more of a quote-unquote modern approach or modern school of thought is that Uranus. And I could see both. I could see a little combination of both. Uranus being the disruptor, the rebellion, the change, the shaker-upper, and I could see that energy, that planetary energy, really like inspiring the Fool and Aquarius vibes to like go for it. Like what a world of possibilities, like hashtag infinite possibilities are existence. And Saturn can feel a little bit more constrictive, a little bit more like, okay, but yet you got to plan things out. Yet you got to have a devotional practice. There's a little bit more of a tighter sort of energy to it. But however, though, devotion and practices consistently can offer us quite a bit of freedom, right? So it depends on how you look at it, right? What you think or feel. I really feel a little bit of both. I really like that Uranus energy with Aquarius, and I can see that connection. And so my love, opening to infinite possibilities, even if you are not just right on the moment of a brink of change. Now, here's the other piece of it. So infinite possibilities and tapping into the energy of, oh my gosh, the new. It feels really good to have new in our lives, whether it's a new job, a new friends, new connections, a new book, right? A new job. Did I say that already? I think I did. A new business. You're moving, whatever it may be, like any kind of new cycle can be refreshing, right? And but there's another piece that I want to share with you really quick here. And it's this, my love. There's this other piece of the Fool card that I think we forget to look at. And it's the one where that you can be on the brink of change, on the brink of the new, and you don't have to leap just yet. I think part of the Fool card, it invites us to tap out for a minute from our lives and not to spiritual bypass or not to numb ourselves or anything like that, but some way to come into a recluse to be able to hear our intuition and to be able to hear spirit. For me in the card, the barking dog represents spirit, also connected to like our intuition. And maybe they're one of the same. I don't know. But maybe, just maybe, the Fool is on top of that cliff, and the Fool looks all around and feels so invigorating. This person, the Fool, is like, wow, look at all that is available to me. Look at, I am able to see, because there's that saying that, right, having like the bird's eye view, right? When you're able to see something from afar, it changes your perspective. It changes the way you see things, the way you understand things, the way you feel into things. And so this aspect of the Fool card card is like, take some time to step away for a moment and be able to change perspective. And maybe that's tuning into your own voice, your intuition. Maybe that means connecting with people that really get you on that soul spirit level, that aren't going to, front or do you wrong, that are going to tell you the straight up truth, even if it's like, like that. But we need them people in our lives, like our soul familia, right? So, listen. What's yours will come to you in some way, shape, or form, okay? I think the Fool card offers us this invitation to know that what's meant for us is going to come to us, and maybe it may change, right? Maybe how we think it's going to look at one time is going to look something different. And there's nothing wrong with saying, yes, I'm on the brink of something big, and I need to pause for a moment, and I need to have a different perspective, because maybe, just maybe, the Fool is on top of that cliff, looking over, about to leap, and the dog is barking. That's a new word. I was going to say yapping and barking. Hey, barking? How do you like that? My first day back, I'm already making up new words. So the dog is like barking, right? It's like spirit saying, wait a minute, that might not be the right cliff that you want to jump off of. That's not the leap. You're going to leap, but that's not the right direction, right? But if we just say, oh, I'm ready for the change, I'm just going to go, and boom, bada bing, bada boom. And if we don't stop, maybe there might be another path. There might be another cliff that we want to, or the Fool wants to leap from. And maybe, just maybe, the Fool says, ooh, I figured this stuff out now. I got away. I kind of just took a little retreat, and I can see things clearly. I'm so glad I climbed up on top of this mountain, looked over the cliff, because now I can see clearly what is up, where I am going to go, and the path that is ahead of me. And maybe the Fool turns around, grabs the dog, and says, okay, and climbs down the mountain and goes about their way, right? Who knows? We don't know. But I want to encourage you, tap into that infinite possibilities energy, and also know that there's nothing wrong with pausing for a moment and tuning in to make sure that that's the right, at that time for you, leap of faith that you want to take. Okay? That's what I got. So here's the thing. Only you will know what is truly, truly right. I mean, your soul family and people might have ideas as well, of course, right? Because they could be able to see, right? People really get you. They'll be able to see sometimes because they're from the outside, able to looking in. But ultimately, the gold is to be able to have that relationship with oneself too, with self-awareness, and have a really, really devotional discernment to self-awareness, and knowing that all is going to unfold. And you're going to take that leap. And maybe you just need to take a moment. And maybe you don't. Maybe you're like, I don't need to take a moment. I'm going to leap. Then may the goddesses bless you, my love. Leap joyfully. Leap, transmuting and alchemizing any sort of fear. And, every action leads you somewhere. So with that, I'm going to say peace out. Thanks for listening. And look at that. I'm almost at 9 minutes. I'm trying so hard. I mean, I'm going to talk as long as I need to talk, because that's me. That's my vibe. That's my style. But I really would love to have like 3 to 4 minute little daily tarot brews. But I got a lot to say. My love, I'm raising my cabecita to you. Oh my God, it feels so good to be back. I miss you so much. And if you're new, hey, what's up? I'm so happy to be connected with you. And also, really quick here, bear with me. I am experimenting with different podcast recording softwares. So I'm going to be playing with them. So each week, probably the episodes will sound a little bit different until I find just the right thing. So I'm out. Peace out. I got to get ready. I got to get on with the day. Mad love. I'll be back tomorrow. Peace, love, and everything in between. Mwah.